Flosstube. My name is Jennifer. I am the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. I'm actually in one of our bedrooms that I'm kind of just slowly taking over each one, I guess, now that my kids are moving out, as a place to store crafting supplies. I have my, I've filmed in here before, but this is where I put my pre-cuts mainly. You can see the quilt that I made right here. Kipi, the Calculated Stitcher, and I made when I was up in Lubbock one time. I actually got mine finished, so hallelujah. Anyway, but I have like my jelly rolls up here, and then these are like fat eighth bundles and fat quarter bundles. And I have some, my charm packs are somewhere else, but these right here, I don't know if y'all seen these before, but Missouri Star Quilt Company sells them. They're acrylic, and I'm assuming they have like a laser cutter that cuts them, but they're like acrylic bolts. And there is a paper on here. You peel it off and it's just see-through acrylic. And I am slowly putting all of my, wrapping my fabric on them. So if I have a yard or more, I'm wrapping it on the larger ones. And then if I have between between half a yard and a yard, I'll wrap it on here. Now a fat quarter I'm not going to wrap because they're too small. But that's what this row right here is right this second. So the main thing that I've been doing since I've seen you is, other than work and working in my yard, is organizing. And I was telling my mom today, I took my mom out for Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, or people who act as someone's mother. I know that my sweet daughter-in-law, Ashley, she is a woman that's very close to her. And I know she considers her mom. So just, if you are a mother to anyone biologically or not, just happy Mother's Day. I think it's just a wonderful time. So I took Mom out today and we went to the nursery and did some stuff. But I was telling her today, I get so little crafting done because in my mind I tell myself, you can't do it until your house is clean and you finish organizing all your stuff. Well, I'm never going to have everything organized. So I should just leave it and, you know, cross stitch. What is my problem? Or quilt, or, you know, work in my junk journal. I don't know what my problem is, but I just think I have to work on it. If you could see down here on the floor, I've been pulling fabric out. I have some, my sewing room's right in there. You can see the light from the windows is coming through this way. But this room actually doesn't have any windows because this used to be an outside wall, and now it's my, then it was a screened-in porch, and now it's just like a sunroom. Anyway, don't know where I'm going with that. But I've been pulling fabric from out of there, and so it's all piled everywhere because I've been rolling it onto the bolts. So, and I'm about out of bolts, but I still have a whole lot of fabric. So I just buy them, you know, a few at a time, and so eventually I'll get it all wound. But my point is I just have stuff piled everywhere, and it drives me crazy, and I can't concentrate on my crafting when I have a big mess. I'm just one of those. I guess it has some, you know, being a math teacher, a math person, you know, you like order and organization usually. So that's just me. Anyway, just rambling. So let's get into this. But organizing is what I've been spending a lot of time doing. So my classes at the end of the year, every year, each of my different classes, I teach Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Pre-Cal, College Algebra, Trigonometry, and AP Calculus. Each of those classes, each of my classes has a different crafting project, and I cannot wait to film. I'm going to film one day. Of course, they can't be on the video, but I want you to see my trig class does cross stitch, and they have to actually chart it out. I take books that have like motifs and borders and stuff like that, and so they can use those, or if they find something online they like, and they make their own pattern with, they have to calculate a certain dimension, tell me how much floss they need. They had this a whole math thing for every one of the crafting projects, but they are doing an amazing job, and I can't wait. I'm going to video and I'm going to show you the patterns that they've created and the cross stitch. You will be amazed. I'm just really proud of them. I mean, really proud of them. So that'll be on my next video, because none of them are quite ready yet. We have 3 weeks of school left, so they better get cracking. All right. So that's taken a lot of my time also. It takes a lot of time to plan and prepare and get all of the supplies and stuff. So for all the different, because some of them do quilting projects, some of them do sewing projects. My son just texted me, sorry. He's going to his girlfriend's house. Oh, yes. Okay. So life, I don't know what I told you before, but one of my twins, she's been dating this guy for 2 years. His name is Brandon. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy. We love him a lot. He is he's about to finish up his first year of residency as an emergency room doctor. That's what he wants to do. And anyway, he asked us a few weeks ago if he could ask her to marry him. Now, he has not done that yet, but it is coming. So I'm very excited. I'm ready for more grandchildren, I think is what I'm ready for. But anyway, so, and then my son, who dated a girl for years in high school, they got back together, and I think that they're getting pretty serious pretty quickly. So love is in the air, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm very happy for my children. And I think that's about it. I don't know what else other than school's almost over. Hallelujah. So, all right. While my kids at school, this is the first year it's dawned on me. It takes a lot of time to take care of all their questions, but once they get on a roll, I usually have some downtime in class, which I normally don't have. And it just dawned on me this year, well, why don't you have some easy sewing project and do that? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 sewing machines. I took 10 of my sewing machines. They're all old, 1960s or earlier. And they sew on them, and they have to learn their names because they all have names. And they really, most of them, I don't know any of them that really don't like it that much, but most of them love it. And so while they're doing that, why don't I sew on something? If I have, 5 minutes here or there, you can get quite a bit sewn. So I actually finished. I have a month of, it's like a block of the month, but it's actually a mini quilt of the month. It's called the Simple Whatnots Club. And I think it's Joe Morton. Is it Joe Morton that does this? Kim Deal. This is a Kim Deal thing, and she's been doing it forever. This is the 11th one, so she's been doing this for quite a while. And this is the cute little quilt. And they're just like a wall hanging, or it can go on your table. That's what I'm planning to use mine for. And this one says it's 27.5 by 27.5. Yes, finished. So it's not very big, and I actually finished it. I thought that was pretty cool. So when I look at it, I can just think of this year and my wonderful kids that I have. So this is it. I'll try to, and then that's it. So it's really not that big. It's really pretty though. And her fabrics are super, super sweet. And they are my jam, which is like the 1800th century reproduction fabrics. So anyway, all I have left now is to quilt it and bind it. So I'm very excited about that. And I got a new one actually in the mail. I have some other ones. This is number 4. No, this is month 1. Oh, yay. That was month 1. This is month 4. I knew I saw month 4. So that means I have 3 other ones already. No, this is 4. So I have 2 other ones already. But this is the new one that just came in the mail yesterday. It's month 4. Isn't it pretty? But it's the same collection of fabrics, so they all kind of go together. Technically, I was thinking, I probably could sew them together. Oh no, this one's only 16.5 by 16.5. But I still might be able to sew them together somehow if I wanted to. But I kind of like just having the small ones. I would really like to have a bunch of those. Saltbox Stitcher, she has a lot of minis. And so I would really, I mean, I would love to be her. So anyway, goals. All right, let's talk about what I have been working on. I have been doing my journal, and I actually did do a video with my making of the April of my cross stitch journal in my altered book. But for some reason, it was right after I finished my Flosstube. Everything was fine. And then I was videoing it, and my camera kept shutting, or my phone kept shutting down. Excuse me, I have hiccups. And it said that my phone was overheating. And when you touched it, it was hot. And it would not let me film it. So I don't know what happened. So that one got erased. Hold on. Oh, here's my clip. My hair's falling out the back. I was outside planting, and it's like 102 degrees here today. All these people talking about, oh, it's so cold, and the snow, and the rain, and I would love some rain. But yeah, we've already been in the hundreds already. It's hot here. It's going to be in the high 90s, hundreds all week. Anyway, so here is my altered journal if you haven't seen it previously. Also, just so you know, Pam at the Paper Outpost, which is like my favorite junk journaler to watch on YouTube, and it's Paper Outpost if you want to watch her. She's having a big sale this weekend on her Etsy, in her Etsy shop. And so if you go watch her newest video, she talks about her sale. I will try to link it below her Etsy shop. Everything is 40% off, and she says she never does this. It's a one-time thing. She's not planning on ever doing it again. So they're wonderful, beautiful digital kits. She has videos showing all the pages if you want to go watch any of the videos on her YouTube channel. I'll try to link it too. Remember, it takes me a day or two to remember to go back and put the links in because I don't know how to do it before. But and she also has fundles, which that's what she calls, if you want, it's like over 100 items, I think she said, of like vintage papers and things like that that you can use in your junk journal if you want a starting point if you haven't started on it. She also has a print and mail option if you don't have a printer at your house, because what you're doing is you're just buying these files and you can print them over and over and over again. Or you can just pay a one-time fee and she prints everything on like a lightweight cardstock, and then she just mails it to you. You pick out 10 kits, and so it's 50 sheets. And I've never done that before. I always just buy all of her digital kits, and I own all of her digital kits. But this weekend only, she's offering like 5 little bonus items if you buy a fundle or her mail and print option. So I went ahead and ordered the mail and print option. So I'm very excited about that. So I should be getting it hopefully next week. Oh, I think I just broke something off. It's fine, Jennifer. Anyway, this is my altered book. And I have not even done May yet. I'm still here in April. But I'll show you. And I showed March in that video, but you never got to see it. So we'll have a flip through at some point. But this is my April. And remember, I'm using, this is the planner by Jen Lee, Quirks and Stitches. This is her planner. And now, it's usually just plain white, but I've just stenciled over it, and these are just digital prints that I have bought off of Etsy. This is just die cut. I die cut the letters for April, and these flowers I die cut also. It was in the video, but for some reason it would not work. And then I showed y'all previously that I've been doing like a weekly spread. So like, here's Friday the 1st. Is that the 1st? Yes. So here was April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd. My husband and I went to a science conference together. It was great. I went to all these physics workshops. It was just wonderful. On our way back, we stopped and saw our grandson. So there he is. But that's what this part is. This is just the, this is where I finished the quilt that's hanging right there. Anyway, this is just where, and I started this, and anyway, that's what all of these are. This is just weekly spreads. And then in the back, oh, I don't even have it in here. It's in there. Anyway, here's my pocket for my little thing, and my envelope that goes right here. It's sitting on my table in there. Anyway, but I did do it, but I haven't even done my May. and it's May the 7th. It's okay. I'll get it done. Anyway, I did want you to know I was keeping up with it though. So I've been working on that. All right, now whips, cross stitch whips, because we're 15 minutes in and we're doing cross stitch whips. Okay. This is Home is Where the Wreath Is by Stitching with the Housewives. And I don't do a whole lot of their things. I love them, but I'm a sampler person. But I really liked this Home right here. But I am doing it on 28 count black, and I'm just doing it over 1. Nope, you can see through it. So you can tell this is where the H is going to come over. So mine is pretty small. I think it's like 3 inches. I have a piece from Hobby Lobby that I want to put it on, and it's just going to fit using the teeny tiny letters. So this is 28 count black over 1. So it's going to be pretty small. So I've been working on that. Oh, and very quickly, just because they're in this bag, look what I got. Look at the Kohana scissors. Aren't they beautiful? If you are looking for Kohana scissors, now you can't get this brown color because I already bought them from her. But I got these from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. She does have the new colors, except pink, I think. She's already sold those. So you, if you're looking for the new Kohana scissors, there's like the mint green and the yellow and the red. She does have those in her shop. And this is just like for knitting needles to protect them. I put them on the end so it doesn't hurt it if I drop it, and it doesn't stab my fabric in the back. So it has a sheath with it also, but it scrapes it with this part, always scrapes it. Anyway, so I love these scissors. Love these scissors. Okay, then another one, and it's like one of those days I came in from school and it was like 8:30 and I was tired. Took my shower and was like, should I go to bed? And I thought, no, just stitch for just a few minutes. So I pulled out, I just have some of my project bags next to my chair in my bedroom. And so I thought, you know what? I just pulled one out. This is the one I pulled up. And so I stitched a little more on this one. I began this one quite a while ago. These are my scissors I have in here. Look at this. My mother made this for me. Isn't that beautiful? I cannot believe. Look at this. Look at those beads. And she put an elephant on it because I love elephants. She's the sweetest lady ever. And I'm stitching it with needlepoint silks. And I put my silks on these little plastic rings. You can get them at Hobby Lobby in the drapery. They're for curtains somehow. Anyway, but they're super smooth, and so I don't have to worry about, I always worry about the paper tags, what do you call them? Floss drops. Because silk, when you pull, it frays it easier, I think, more easily. So anyway, aren't they pretty? They're such pretty colors. So these are all the called for MPIs. And I'm stitching it. Do I have it on here? I don't have my paper with me. I don't know. It looks like a picture of this plus something. I have it written down. If you need to know, let me know. It looks like a wren or something. And this is what I have. All I had was from this point right here over to here and the letter A. So I added the rest of those letters, and then I came down the side. It's really pretty. So that was just one night. I had some extra time, and I thought, I like that, just pulling the bag out. I tell you what I'm not doing very well at all is Whipco. Something about being told what I have to stitch, I thought I would like that, and apparently I do not. So, sadly, I didn't put my, hold on, gotta put my chart back in here. All right. Hold on one second. Gotta get a drink. I'm down to 1 Dr. Pepper a day, which is great, but anyway. All right, the next thing I started, this was because of Kitten Stitcher. This is Hannah Pepper, and she stitched Hannah Pepper. It's not a very good picture of it, but this is the antique right here. And this was the beginning of it. And this is from Fine Lines magazine. Well, here's what happened. The chart says, and this is just one that I copied so I could draw on it because it's difficult to read, I guess. It says that it's 313 by 265. And I said, okay, I did the math. I figured it out. And so Duxbury is my new favorite linen by Fox and Rabbit. Wow, I really lost that. So I started, wait, I can't tell which is the front or the back. Okay, here's the front. I started on it here, and then I kept thinking, I don't think that this is going to be wide enough. But I did the math again. It's wide. It's wide enough. It's wide enough. But then when you go to the actual chart and you like count over, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Almost 37. So that's almost 370 stitches. So it was 60 stitches off in what it said it was. So I could not do that then. I was very saddened because this is a beautiful, look at this. I don't know if you can appreciate this lighting in here is horrendous, but look, it's the coolest room in the house because it doesn't have windows and it's 100 degrees outside. So I was trying to go for the coolest room. So then from Fat Quarter Shop, and I got that piece from, let me see. I got this piece from the Tinsmith's Wife. So on Fat Quarter Shop, I saw that they had Duxbury linen from Fox and Rabbit, but they were only selling it by the yard. I said, heck, I love it. Okay, well, I don't know if you can tell how dark this is. I mean, it's dark. It's super, super grungy, and I love it. Well, then this is the Duxbury that I bought. And it's a whole yard. A yard of linen is a lot of linen. Anyway, and I thought, well, surely it's going to fit on this thing. But because here's a yard of linen. I mean, we could, make a tablecloth out of this thing. Anyway, but this is how wide it's going to be. Can you see? So that's how wide it is. So I had to restart it. And can you see? This is where I am. And it really doesn't have a whole lot of colors. I was kind of surprised. I had to do these just to double check my counting right here, because that's the center of it. And I wanted to make sure I got all the stitches correct. But this piece is a lot lighter than the other piece. But just as beautiful. It has more definite, like, big splotches. I kind of like it. So that's how wide it's going to be. And I really like this one. So, Fine Lines magazine. All I did was put in a save search on eBay, and they were pretty easy to find. So, all right, and see, here's the Duxbury. All right, and these are the called for, does it call? It was done in a Versoix, but I'm doing it in the DMC. This is the DMC conversion. So, see, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 colors. But they're really pretty. Really pretty. So, Hannah Pepper was a new start. I really like that one. Kind of getting too old to sit on the floor now. You know, remember when you could just plop down on the floor and it was no problem and pop right back up? There's no more popping. Okay, the next one, and this is the one that I've been working the most on because Kipi, I'm going to have this finished. Kipi is teaching a class in Lubbock. If you live anywhere near Lubbock, is it called Patsy's Heart? Quilt Shop? Patsy's Heart. I'm going to put it right here. If it's not Patsy's Heart, I'm going to put it right here. And I'll put a link to the shop if I'll try to remember that also. She's teaching a class, and I think it's the first weekend in June. And so I'm already signed up for it. I'm very excited. I'm going to go see my daughters, and then I'm going to go to her shop, her quilt shop class. God, words, Jennifer. And I think she's going to do an Irish chain quilt. So I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Anyway, we started, and of course she's already finished, you know, her half to trade, but we started this together, the berry bowl sampler, and she's already done this side. I think she did that side. I'm pretty sure. And so I'm working on this side right here, and I would say a little over halfway finished, but this is all I'm from now on. This is all I'm working on. Well, with one exception, I'll show you in a second, a special Mother's Day thing. But this is how far I've gotten. And we are doing these on 40 counts. I don't remember what color hers is. Let's see what mine is. Let's see if I know. Oh, Confederate Gray. I do love Confederate Gray. So, and I enjoy stitching on this a lot. It's just that I get distracted very easily. So Kipi, I promise it will be finished when I come see you in 4 weeks, I think. 3.5 weeks. I will have it finished because I'm going to work on it, except for the one exception. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, then, what are these? Oh, these are the berry bowl sampler ones. Okay. Then I've also worked on, now I'm probably worked on something else, but my house is just in disarray right now. So people have asked me for a home tour. I have like 2 rooms that don't even have, all they have are the subfloors right now, which is fine. You know, I have 2 walls that are just the beams and the insulation, because it actually rained. We had not had rain in what, 4 months, 5 months. It's dry. It's so bad. We actually had rain the other night after our new roof was put on. We had a leak in there again. And I can't put flooring down, and I can't put those walls up until we figure out now from whence the leak is coming, so I can get that fixed. So, but I can do a tour. Just know that my house is still under construction. So, all right. This one, I was inspired by watching, I'm really bad with names, so hold on one second. Nicola from Hands Across the Sea. I was watching her Easter video, and she mentioned this one, and I thought, you know what? I have this. I downloaded it. I'm pretty sure it was during the pandemic. Oh, wow. My lighting here is horrible. Amy Fisher, 1893, and it is a hats, Hands Across the Sea sampler. And what touched me is because it was Easter, and on here it says, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That's what this says right here. And I think it's in multicolors, but I think I'm going to do it. I think she said someone did it like in one color. I want something that's going to stand out right there. So this one was fun to stitch also. So it's kind of like one of those things where you just kind of don't want to stop, but I have to go to bed, so I have to stop. We've been traveling a lot also. My husband is a coach, and he coaches, in the spring, he coaches tennis and track. And he had track kids advance. We do our district, and he had kids advance to area, then he had kids advance to regionals. Well, in tennis, he had kids advance all the way to state. So, and I'm the female chaperone. I go with them because there are girls that go. And if I go, then they only have to get one room for us. So it works out well. Plus, I enjoy going to watch the kids because I feel like they're my kids. I teach them also. But, so I haven't gotten as much done either because we haven't been home a whole lot because we've been traveling. Anyway, these are the colors that are for Amy Fisher, right? I think these are the right ones. Do they have, oh, they do have the tag on them. I thought, did I put the wrong ones? No, it is Amy Fisher's. Okay, these are right. All right, so these are the colors. These thread drops, I know I'm breaking a rule, but these actually were a gift, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous. So, I'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm stitching Amy on 40 count affogato. Is that how you say that? And this is as far as I got. But I really liked this one. I know it's not very far, but I think I only worked on it one night, so, or 2 nights maybe. Oh, so pretty. I've done a lot of hand applique also. I do that a lot, especially when we're traveling with sports and stuff. It's easier for me to, because when you're traveling with hand applique, let me show you. All you have to do is, for example, this is actually for a fig tree. One of them I finished. Let's see, which one did I finish? Oh, this one's almost finished. It's all wrinkly. Sorry about that. It's for a fig tree Halloween quilt. And actually it's more of a fall quilt. I'm not a big Halloween person, but there's nothing like pumpkins or anything on it to make it look, but it's just fall colors, I guess, Halloween colors. But you can tell I've done my applique, but all you have to do is just bring this, and then my mom gave me these little things, like these little, they're actually plastic. They're super like squishy. They're not like breakable. And so I put my thread that I use, that I need. You just put them in one little tube. And then the only other thing I need, if you want, is I use wax to strengthen my thread that I'm going to be going through. And then this my mother made me. I'm telling you, she's like the most talented woman ever. She put a little J for Jennifer. And then inside I have some extra needles and pins. And then this is my favorite thimble that I use. And I use it. It goes on this. I use it on this one when I'm appliquing. So that's all I have to take. It's not like I have a bunch of thread and stuff that I have to worry about. So it's just easier for me to travel with hand applique. So I did a lot of hand applique while I was gone. All right, now I am, and I can't remember if I showed this or I did not show this, but just in case I did not, I'm a member of Farm Girls. I'm a patron of Farm Girls for Patreon. And we had a gift exchange, and it was my first one, and I was super, super nervous because I've never given anybody my cross stitch, and I haven't, in my mind, I haven't cross stitched that long, and I don't know how good it is, and my finishing, and you know, I worry. And so I sent mine off, and I think the lady who got mine with all the goodies, she really liked it, so that was good. And then it didn't dawn on me, oh, Jennifer, you have one coming too, and so I did. And I didn't get her permission, so I don't want to say her name on here, but she knows who she is. If she sees this, I don't even know if she knows I do videos, and you say I can say your name, let me know, and I will mention it on my next video. But look at this. Look at that. Look, she put it on this little bunny board. And is this from Hobby Lobby? Yes, Hobby Lobby. And it has the little fluffy tails. And she stitched this. She stitched this on Aida. I cannot stitch on Aida. And she sent me a beautiful piece of Aida that I already kitted into something because I'm going to try it. I swear, I'm going to try it. I'm going to get good at it. It is beautiful, and it has been on my hutch. I still have my Easter stuff up. I love Easter. Or spring. It wasn't supposed to necessarily be Easter. It was supposed to be spring. But this is spring. But it just goes so well with what I have up right now. So it's so cute. And I know I'm not supposed to use anything, but those floss drops she sent me. She sent me a bunny needle minder. It's super cute. I have it on another project, right? See, I broke all the rules, but I thought, who knows when I'm going to have time to do another video, so I wanted to use it. But look at this. This is just, I don't want to put it away. I may leave it up all year. This year, at least. Ugh, so cute. So thank you. Thank you so much. Hold on. Got a treat. My allergies are crazy. There is, cedar is blooming, and the pecan trees are blooming, and the cedar is yellow, and like all of our cars are covered in like yellow snow. It looks like, I mean, it's just like a thick layer of yellow. Oh, so people with allergies. Okay, and then this I just started yesterday, and Kelsey, it's my daughter. If you're watching, you need to fast forward and don't watch this part, please. Thank you. I don't know if she actually watches any of it, but so she's going to be getting married, and I'm a slow stitcher, so I decided to start her wedding sampler. I also always planned on making quilts for my children when they got married, but I want them to actually pick out the pattern and the fabrics that they like, because I want it to be a quilt that they will enjoy. So she and I are going to go shopping for that when I go up there to Lubbock, but this part I want it to be a surprise. So this, I was inspired by Vanna, the Twisted Stitcher, and if you don't watch her, oh my gosh, you need to watch her. She is amazing. She is the inspiration for any finishing I've ever done in my life. I love that her stuff is very understated. It doesn't have a lot of fluff all over it. And just classy. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And just well done. One day I would love to have her finish something for me. I don't think she does finishing for individuals anymore, which makes me really sad. But, yeah, one day I would really love to have something that's been finished by Vanna Pfeiffer. Anyway, she already finished this for her daughter that's getting married. And it's Stony Creek. And I found this on 123 Stitch. And it had an option of, you know, check everything and order it. And I thought, oh, well, perfect. I'll do that. The problem is, these are the beads that you need. The problem is, to do this, you have to do it on like 28 counts. Because to make the beads fit, you know, proportionally. I can't stitch it on 40 count. And I swear, I have the hardest time. So then I started thinking with 2 strands. I have the hardest time with 2 strands. I'm not finishing my sentences. Sorry, that's a bad habit of mine. So what I ended up doing was I ordered some sulky. So instead of ordering, well, actually I went to the Tinsmith's Wife and actually bought what was called for, and it was a Karen Collection Impressions number 57. Well, it was super white. Well, the fabric they sent me is, I think what it's called for. Hold on. I know there's a sticker. It is 28 count white Jobelin even weave, which is great. That's fine. I love to stitch over 1 on that. But so I started thinking, I have to use 2 strands for the coverage on 28 count. I was pretty sure. And then I remember someone saying that sulky thread is thicker. It's like having 2, and then I don't have to worry about them lying correctly. So I ended up ordering 3 different colors of, I don't want to call it white, but a neutral kind of thing. This one is actually variegated. I don't know if you can see it in here because like I said, I'm in a room with no natural light. That's the natural light right there, but it's blowing it out. You can kind of see it. Anyway, it's variegated. It goes from a white all the way down to a light tan. So, kind of see it better there. I wanted something that wasn't going to be so white. Because if you look at the picture, it actually looks... there we go. It actually looks kind of tannish on a creamier background. But it could just be the picture. So what I did is I tried all the different ones that I bought, and I decided that I liked this one the best. It's the darkest one of them. Let's see. Let me move this down. And I started this last night. So I'm at the very top. And that's what it looks like. And I like it. I mean, it's not too bad. And I want it to be something that she's going to love. And she loves things that are handmade, which is very nice. But the X's just look so big to me. But I think it's okay. I think it's going to be okay. I think once you put the beads on there, and you know how, if you're like I am, you're your own worst critic. So I need to just be like, hold on, I stretch my legs out. I've got fabric in the way. I need to just be proud of myself for what I've done. So I think it looks great. How's that sound? All right. Those are all my whips. So now let's talk about haul. But let me get a drink first. Okay. I was watching Pam and Steph. Yay, Pam and Steph. And Pam is going... Oh, Just Keep Stitching. If you haven't watched them, which... Does anybody not know who they are? But Just Keep Stitching. Pam is doing another stitch along. Now, I have joined every other one of her stitch alongs she's done, and I have not finished any of them. But it's okay. Is it Laura who says start along? I like that better. So I'm going to join a start along with Pam of Just Keep Stitching. And this is Twin Peak Primitives American Trilogy. If you go to their Etsy shop or their website, this is actually, I think it's 40% off right now. You can either buy one of them, like you can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a pack. But they're all, I think it's 40% off. I think it's 40%. I don't think it's 50. But there's one Lady Liberty. And then, I don't know the name of this one. I just know that one was Lady Liberty in Independence Hall right there. So, she's doing the stitch along, and I think it starts July 1st. So, I went ahead and purchased it while it was on sale. So, if you want to join her, and she's going to have a Facebook group also. If you want to join her, you can go ahead and get it because it's on sale right now. And it just calls for DMC. So next time I'm at Hobby Lobby, I'm just going to get the DMC for that. So, and have it all ready for July 1st to start with Pam. I just have to think about what fabric I want to use. I'm pretty sure I want to do over one on like a 28 count. I may try to dye my own. I have some 28 count that I've bought like at Hobby Lobby, and I think I bought some at Fat Quarter Shop, and I kind of want to dye my own. I just haven't decided what color it would look good on, so I'll think about that. Then while I was in my computer, like in the files, and I was trying to kind of cleaning things up and putting them with designers and things like that, I saw this, and I'd forgotten all about this. And this is from Fox and Rabbit. It was a free design that they offered when they hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you don't watch Fox and Rabbit, it's a husband-wife team. He dyes fabric, and I think she does like the serging and the ironing and stuff. And then she also designs cross stitch charts and does a beautiful job. I really want to start this also. The Lord is my shepherd. I think it's just beautiful. So I printed it out anyway. I don't know if I'll start it. I mean, not before I finish the berry bowl basket, Kippy. Not before I finish the berry bowl basket. So, okay. Then, as I stated a while ago, I am a patron of Farm Girls. And I have been since the inception of it. And I was lucky enough at one point, the top tier, a vacancy came open a year or so ago. And so I ended up getting on it. So I've been on it for quite a while. But I got her top tier now is like a fabric club. And so she's going to send it out, I think, once a quarter. And so in this suite, that's, oh, anyway. And it just shows that it's a 40 count. And she is Farm Girl Dry Goods. She has a store if you want to order cross stitch supplies or wool applique. She has lots of things in her shop. And I think she's Farm Girl Make Stuff on Patreon. So if you want to see if she has any openings. But this is the fabric, and I know it's not going to... Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Because my lighting is so bad in here. But it's more of like a coffee color. Ooh, whoa, that was it, kind of. Let's see if I... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Whatever. She said at some point she's hoping that she will... it smells good. She's hoping she will actually be able to dye linen to sell in her shop. But I'm pretty sure that's a ways away. So I received that from Farm Girl, Michelle Rudy. And I'm very excited. My mom and I are going to, she has a retreat. Oh, my nose is itching. Hold on. She's having a wool applique retreat. And I really want, I have a lot of wool applique that I have bought. And I would like to be able to do some of it. So I thought this would be a great time. And my mom and I love going on trips with my mother. And we've gone on numerous quilting trips together. And we went to Quilter Station's cross-stitch extravaganza, the first one they had last year. And that was fun. And so this one's going to be in Amana, Iowa. So I'm very excited about that. I don't know if I was going somewhere with that or not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, oh, yeah. So, Michelle has openings in that retreat. So if you're interested in going, I think it's around July 20th. But if you go to her Farm Girl Dry Goods, her shop site, and go under, like, look in the menu. It's the very first thing. It's like gatherings or workshops or something. Anyway, it's on there. You can sign up for it. So I was watching Misty Purcell. Oh, speaking of, I have something from her too that I bought, but we'll talk about that in a minute. She did some angel, hold on, my daughter's calling. She's just getting out of a final for her differential equations. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. She's taking her second final today. Isn't that weird that it's on a Saturday? When I went to college, we took our final the scheduled time of our class, but apparently they don't do that anymore. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, I was watching Misty Purcell, and she had made an angel ornament, and she said it came from just cross-stitch Christmas ornaments. And so I went ahead and ordered this disc, which has everything from 1997 to 2013. I have to go back and watch her video because I can't find it. So I need to just go back and listen to, and she tells which, not episode, hold on, edition? Is it an edition? It is. Which year? Whatever. Which year it is. That so, because it's super cute. But my problem is I started looking and oh my gosh, there is a lot of cute stuff in here. And so I was like, Jennifer, stop looking. Just stop looking. Because I'm going to get, you know, this is where the squirrels come in and I start getting all sidetracked. Okay, so I bought that. Then from Misty, speaking of Misty, she has a new pattern out, and it is super sweet. If you have not seen it, go watch her latest video. I bought the kit, so it came like this. It's all kitted up with Gloriana. You can never go wrong with Gloriana silk, I'm telling you. And it came with a 40 count piece of her Sparrow, which is beautiful linen. And then this, trying to get it out without bending it, is her new chart. Look at that. I'm actually going to start this one. This is one that I will start as soon as possible. I need to finish the Berry Bowl sampler first, Kipi. Berry Bowl sampler first. I got this. But I do want to stitch this. Oh, so sweet. She does such a good job. So she had that. And so while I was there, she actually had some linen that I wanted. One is soft porcelain. I love this. I got a fat quarter of soft porcelain, and it's hard to tell, but it has like a pink cast to it. I'm trying to make it look, but it's not working. Anyway, it's a very pale, like blush pink. So I got a fat quarter of that, and then I got a fat half of her Sparrow. This is beautiful fabric. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So I bought that from her also. As soon as the email, I have them on the email newsletter. If you want her linen, you need to be on the newsletter. And as soon as I saw it, I didn't even read it. Like, I went straight to her Etsy, and not Etsy, her because she's not on Etsy anymore. She has a website. Is it luminousfiberarts.com? Hold on. Yes, luminousfiberarts.com. Right here. That's where you can order from her and see what she has. She has other people's patterns also, and other linen as well. So anyway, all right, I got that from her. And then I ordered, this is a while back. This is April 1st. It's been a while since I videoed. This is from, what store is this? Let's see. I'm looking. I kept this so I would know. Oh no, it doesn't say. Oh. Darn it. I don't know. Okay. Well, I got this Hindsight. Is that how you say this? Hindsight? It's alphabet. Isn't it cute? I got that one. And then this work basket, it's Proverbs. And I think I'm missing one. It's the work basket. And so this one is just this Proverbs. Proverbs is my favorite book of the Bible. And this one is so sweet. And then, so that's Proverbs. And then I got Proverbs 3. They had the work basket. Proverbs 3. And then I got Proverbs 4. So I'm missing Proverbs 2. So if anybody comes across Proverbs 2, please let me know. Because I want to own all of them so I can decide how I want to, or even if you have it, you can just lend it to me. I want to see if they're all the same size. Can I put them all on one piece? I may do that. But I have to have the second one to know for sure. Then this one is Charming Bell Pulls and More. And it's a homespun elegance. And I know this is older. Let's see. Well, let me let you look at it while I'm looking for the date on here. I don't see a year. Let's see. $19.94. But look how sweet it is. Look. I've never made a bell pull. Oh, okay. So I thought that was cute. This is the Cricut Collection, from Sea to Shining Sea. Oh, look at the patriotic. See the sea to the shining sea and all the patriotic across the land. That would be my happy place right there. Really like this one. And that's it. And I'm trying to think the name of the shop. It's like a .com place. It's not like it's on Etsy. She's the one that has certain designers that she's gotten to release. Oh, I cannot remember. Hopefully I'll remember. Okay, then this came from Scattered Seed Samplings. Their actual, look how cute they stamped on my thing. It's like their actual shop, like not from another shop. This one is Joy to the World. Oh, yes, please. Crown him Lord of all. I love this. I got that one from them, and this one is called Catherine Shepherd, 1811, and it's Scattered Seed Samplings, and I got that from their shop. So, put that there. I've got to add all these to my spreadsheet. Okay, hold on. The problem is there's no table or anything in here. All I have is an armoire, 2 dressers, and then this. So there's not, there's not a table I thought, oh, I'll just spread it all out on the floor and do this. But note to self, don't do that again. All right, these came from Teresa, Kitten Stitcher. This is Not Forgotten Farm, Spring Farmhouse. Isn't that so pretty? There we go. I like that one. And then this is, I tried to hold off on this. I kept telling myself, Jennifer, you don't have time to stitch what you have. But I could do it. I mean, every time I saw it, it just made my heart sing. So that should be, that should say something. It's called Spring Quaker by Leela Studio. Look at this. This is just genius. I mean, the whole thing is beautiful, but this is just so pretty. Okay. I got that. I just keep looking at it. And this one is Token of Love. And it says an original anniversary sampler. And anything like this makes me think of my husband. So I'm a sucker for anything like this. And it's From the Heart, Needle Art by Wendy. Okay. Now, everything else. Let me look. Yes. Everything else I got from Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife. If you need anything, that is the best store. They have like every floss, whether you're a needlepoint person, crewel work, it doesn't matter. They have everything. If you're a knitter, a crocheter, call them. They have all the fibers. And they have a lot of linen, and they do have Aida and even weave. I don't know what the selection's like because I don't usually go in that area. They have perforated paper, I do know. So anyway, this came in. This has to come out of the, I hate this. Hold on. If you have headphones in, turn this down for just a second. Okay. I hate these things. All right. It's the Queen of the May. Isn't she beautiful? Her name is Sarah. My mother's name is Sarah without the H, but that's funny because she's named after her grandmother. So my great-grandmother. Her grandmother's name was spelled with the H, and my mom always laughed and said, they took the H off and then all the sweetness, because apparently my grandmother was just a very sweet, kind lady. And my mom says that when they took that H off to spell her Sarah, that's why she's so ornery. My mom is super sweet. I don't know what she's talking about. So just look at this. Look at this. And I'm always an upper left-hand corner starter, but I really am thinking of starting at the bottom because, oh my goodness, really? I just can't wait to stitch that. I don't know. It kind of depends because I asked Wendy to kit it up with 100-3. Hold on. Averissoise. They're all here. Aren't they shiny? Aren't they pretty? Oh, they're so pretty. But she's missing 5. And I may have some in my stash. I haven't even looked. But I just have to check and see which ones she has. I haven't even picked the linen for this yet. So I haven't decided what I'm going to stitch it on or anything. I just know I will be starting it tomorrow for Mother's Day. I'm very excited. Okay. So that I actually got a couple of days ago, I guess. Okay. This is Little House Needleworks Fall on the Farm, the series that they're in. She just pulls this every time one comes in. She pulls it. She has a sack for me and she just puts my stuff in. So she pulls one every month for me. And so this is the newest one. I haven't even started the rest of them, but I have it for my stash when, you know, I have time. This is from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. And this is another series that she pulls for me. And this is July, I'm assuming. Yes, July. The July Quaker. She pulls it every month for me. And so when I come in, I can just pick it up. Then this is one that I asked for. This is Rejoice Evermore by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This house with the curtains. And granted, I have not been stitching for like a prolonged period of time, but I don't think I've ever seen curtains like that on a house before. I haven't stitched anything anyway. And those bluebirds are just so beautiful. You can see it closer right here. Look, like little white curtains. So, I got that. This one is kitted up. I saw this and just fell in love. Any sampler that has blue, it just gets me. This is the GH 1857 sampler. And it's some, okay, I'm not even going to right here. I'm assuming this is who designed it. But isn't this just beautiful? Look at this. This is so pretty right here. Anyway, it's just gorgeous. So, I also got the called for floss. It's funny because it's like one silk and then the rest is overdyed. Oh, the browns and the blues, yummy, with a little bit of green. So I'm very excited about that. Itchy nose. And then I got this chart, which is Harriet Heartland. And I did not own this one somehow. I don't know how I didn't, but I don't. So I went ahead and picked it up, and it's, of course, Hands Across the Sea. And then I just got, oh, this is funny. Oh, hold on. These are the silks for the Harriet Heartland. And then while I was there, I went ahead and picked up some, this is Petites. I've never stitched with them, so I'm going to try them. I stitch with 28s because of the higher count. My nose. I'm telling you, this pollen. And then I picked up some Bowen, which is what I usually, I am not, people who are like, oh, this is my favorite needle, and I really love this needle, they all feel the same to me. The ballpoint tipped ones, I have bad allergies, like this kind of allergies, like my nose is killing me right now. I also have like eczema really badly on my hands, and I found out eczema is a skin allergy, and so those needles, the ballpoint, I love them. To me, they're very difficult though to slide under the thread at the back to end your stitches, but I think they glide through the linen beautifully. But they start breaking out around my fingernails. They get really bad, and it's just, so I guess I'm allergic to them. I don't know. I don't get it. But look at this I got also. This is so me. Hold on. I have to take this out. I mean, this is definitely me. I never finish any. That's me. So anyway, I got that while I was there also. And some linen. So I got a fat half. This is, let's see what it says. Needle and Flax Brea, B-R-E-A. I don't know. But it's like, it's kind of a medium color, brownish tan. It's really a beautiful neutral. So I got a half yard of that because I thought that was pretty. I actually got there when she was opening this order. So I was like the first one to get pieces off. I'm very excited. This one is Needle and Flax Hemingway. So if you enjoy Needle and Flax, she just got an order in. So you may want to call her. And I'll, like I said, I'll put her link below to, if there is, I mean, she doesn't have an online. If I can, I'll put the phone number to the shop. You just call them. Isn't this beautiful? This is Hemingway, and it's a darker, very modeled. So pretty. I got a fat half of that one. This one, I got a fat half. It's Needle and Flax Thornfield. It's a beautiful lighter color. It's more, I can't explain it. It's like, it's got a yellow cast-ish and a little bit of pink modeling. And that's not really true. It's like a brownish pink. Not pink. I don't know, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's just a nice light neutral. And then this one is just a fat quarter. This is 40 count vintage country mocha. Oh, this is actually for a project I'm going to use. That's why I needed a fat quarter. That's what that is. That's for the Harriet Heartland. That's what I'm going to stitch it on. Well, kit it up. I'm not going to stitch it anytime soon. So, and that's it. That's all for my haul. That's all for my haul. All right. I'm looking around, and I think that's it. So, I am going to, I started thinking about this. Oh. Other than the Queen of the May, I really haven't, like, most of this is like older stuff that I've ordered. So, I haven't really been ordering anything because I need to start thinking of my trip in July. And I know it's a ways away, and I have ordered some things that haven't come in. So trust me, I will have hauls, so we don't have to worry about that. But I need to start thinking about, you know, the money to take with me on my workshop. So I started thinking, you know, I own a lot of charts. I own a lot of charts like that I've just been buying for the past, I don't know how many years. I've never, like, I don't keep up with my Flosstube versary. I don't know how many years it's been, like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however many years it's been. That, it's probably about 5. I've been buying, well, my taste now has changed, and so there's probably things in there, and it's all stuff that I've never stitched. I don't like to sell something that I've already stitched, or even give it away if it's in print still. Now, if it's something that's not in print, that's fine, but because I want everybody to, you know, buy it from the designer. But these are all things that I've never stitched. And some things, even I'm going to go through my kitted up things, and I'm going to start, I don't know if I can do like a video and show them, and then the first people to claim them, I can, you know, go through PayPal and then send them right out. Or if I'll just put them on Stash Unload, I'm not really sure. But I'm going to do another video probably tomorrow, maybe this afternoon. I'm not sure, but it'll be in the other room because this lighting is horrible. And I'm just going to go through all the charts that I'm just going to start. I'll show you where I keep my charts and everything. And I'm just going to start going through them, and they're all alphabetical order. So, and I'll show you the ones that I'm going to be selling. So, and that's going to be my workshop money. Is that what would you call it? I don't know. So anyway, I think that's it. And so I don't know how long this has been, because I had to split it into two to answer my daughter's call. So I hope everybody's doing great. And again, I hope everybody has a wonderful Mother's Day. And love seeing all of y'all. Oh, those of you who make videos, for some reason, I watch Flosstube on the YouTube channel that's linked with my school account, and I cannot read any comments and I cannot make any comments because it's restricted, I guess, for our kids' safety kind of thing, because it's the same whatever server. I don't know. I don't understand any of that kind of stuff. So I don't get to ever comment on anybody's video, which makes me sad, especially when there's giveaways and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to, but anyway, so just know that I am watching your channels and I'm loving them. So anyway, I was just going to tell you that. That was just a little blurb. All right, Flosstube, until next time, be kind to each other. Bye.